Bottom line, we must never forget that we fell from endless cycles of higher beings in existence. The current state that we possess right now is an extremely low state. In actuality, you really can't get lower than this. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you can. You could turn into a white person. You could become an animal. You could get more furry, which is why that made them so mad, because they're beginning to see that their actions and their consistent basis of imitating these animals and imitating this masculine energy is transforming them. And as I already taught you, or I believe we talked about it, remember the woman is so extremely powerful and magnetic. Her manifestations happens 20 times more faster than yours. So the more she begins to act like a man, the faster she transforms into one. See, you have to go through so many levels in such a process to get to her level, but she's already born there. You see, so once again, we are so far from equal. And the concept of equality and us adopting the mindset of equality has been one of our biggest forms of destruction. Period. I can't really think of anything bigger than that one, from drugs to whatever the hell we want to call it. But this notion, this misconception, this delusion of being equal to a man, which is nothing besides lowering you to one, has been one of our biggest destructions and problems. But yes, brother, it's up to you, man. I know you're a brother building these empires, and brother, I can't express the pride, because I've literally seen you activate. Do you remember when you used to talk about not being your dad and not doing this and not doing that, and how you're not gonna be like and brother, in literally
Almost
months.
Exactly
It's been a year now?
Almost.
Almost?
Yeah, we working on it.
Wow.
Like maybe 11 months now.
Wow. I remember, brother. I remember you came up to me, man. You was spewing so much recessive rhetoric, bro. Oh, boy. It was like, okay, this is a black guy with a white brain. Alrighty, then. Now look at you. You just, that's why I say activation is immediate. It's not a process of all of this crap. By the way, even the concept of what we like to refer as evolution is immediate, because I can say a sentence to you, depending on the person, depending on the time, depending on the place, and that sentence alone will change your life immediately right then and there. That's not thousands of years of evolution. That's immediately. That's within a moment. That is a spark. That is an activation. So, proud of you, bruh. And I know that we are going to do huge things, It's funny, I made a post the other day, they're all, where's your research? And we need facts, and we need this. My page, I got about 6,000 posts. I'm showing you gold. I'm showing you silver. I'm showing you underground malls. I'm showing you African import-export food supply. You got a page full of damn selfies. And you're questioning, where's my stuff? Where is it? And on top of that, I'm giving you sources and references. Like, this hybrid was killing me. That's why I had to consciously separate myself and get back to this God realm, because I'm literally looking at the thing she's talking about, and it says right there, University of so-and-so, scientist so-and-so. What the hell are you doing? You want me to literally grab a physical white man and bring him to your house? I don't understand. You see? And a lot of times they keep saying the same thing, repeating the same thing as if it means something. I was talking about this with the feminine energy. They're always quick to say what something is not, but never able to tell you what something is. If you ever notice, you talk to a girl and be like, well, it sounds like you're... Now, that's not it. No, it's not that. Okay, so what is it? I don't know, but it's not that. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now, this is why I made the post I made before. If we understand that they are chaos, we will automatically build such a great depth. I don't even like to use the word patience, but unfortunately, for lack of a better word, such a great depth of patience for their chaos, with the ability to provide the order. because the patience will allow the moment to change itself to the next moment where they understand you. But see, since we don't have patience with them because we keep expecting them to be logical, within their moment of chaos at that time, we dismiss them and therefore never experience the moment of understanding. So,
and technically, our frustration, which leads us to our own forms of chaos, and on a scientific, and one of the laws of the universe is feminine doesn't go with feminine; it repels. So therefore, once I become chaotic in my my frustration with you not getting it, I become chaotic with you. It's already in your chaos. Then we just go, all right.
And we part ways. Exactly. And we separate. In 6 months, black relationship is over. I know you gotta go. But yeah, brother, you know, once again, let me just add on to what you just said. Now, you said frustration. What fuels frustration? What fuels it? You know the answer. You're just thinking too deep.
Just not knowing?
No.
For us?
Emotion.
Oh.
You can't be frustrated if you don't.
Frustration is emotion.
Exactly.
Oh, but you said what fuels it, so
yeah.
It was like a trick.
Oh yeah.
Frustration is emotion.
It is emotion. It's a form of it's emotion expressed as what we call frustration. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you're absolutely right. But once again, like you just said, we're so busy being logical with chaos and expecting logic from chaos, we become frustrated, raising our 20%. Which dominates our logic, and then we have two chaotic beings looking for a common ground, which it never leads to. That's why if you notice, when two women argue, or a feminine man and a woman argue, they can do it for hours. They can do it for days. They can do it for weeks. They can do it for years. Because there's truly no end to chaos with chaos. But see, once I use logic and understand that you're not logical, I go, well, listen, 1 + 1 equals 2. It's not that. Okay. And I just sit there and shut up and just listen to you. And once you realize I'm doing that, I'm sorry. I just, see, that's what we don't get as men. We have to bring back our masculine and overstand the feminine. It's funny because technically, and once again, I speak from pure integrity. I speak from the overstanding of nature. Woman doesn't necessarily have to understand you. See, we have to understand her, but she doesn't really have to understand you. It sounds unfair, but remember, she created you. You see what I'm saying? So, she doesn't have the obligation to understand you. You have the obligation to understand her. Her only duty is to submit to the purpose of your creation. Don't you love me, brother? Don't you love me? I'm just saying, bruh. You know what's so beautiful? When you separate this ego bullshit, this need to be the same, to be equal, to get the same benefits and all this dumb nonsense, surface socialism nonsense, you could become pure God. And nothing can move you. Therefore, what is a God essentially? We talk about God all the time and worshiping God and all of that, but what is a God essentially at the basis of the definition of what God is? I've made a post about it. What is a God really?
God is an observer, a scientist.
Okay, yes, that's the layers. That's the layers. But essentially, the basis, what is a God? Because think about it. Does a God need stuff?
No, God needs nothing.
So what is a God?
Man. Well, and...
Okay. You said a man. What is a man to chaos?
Order.
Okay, yes. What is a man to woman?
The polarity. What are we looking for? What is a man to a woman?
Let's take it back.
A machine.
Okay, you're getting closer.
Okay.
I'm looking for a specific word. Let's take it back. I need nothing. She needs everything. What do I become to her?
I mean, I would say you become her protector, provider.
Let's expound on provide.
Okay.
Because what is provide really?
Giving.
Okay. So what am I essentially doing? When you go to a restaurant, the waitress comes in, provides for you. What's another word we use for them? Okay.
Servicing.
There we go. A god is a servant.
Ah.
That's all a god is.
Oh,
We sitting here praying to gods. We sitting here begging to them. We sitting here worshiping them, not understanding that a god is a servant to you.
Other way around.
It's the other way around, because my existence is based on my use. Therefore, these femboys today, expecting something from a woman, not understanding that it's your servitude that allows you to rule first. In order for man to rule, made a post about it, in order for man to rule, the one with the man bowing down in front of the pregnant woman, in order for man to rule, he must serve first.
Yeah. I remember that.
You can't be a ruler without being a servant. And today we are subtracting so many things. I'll give it to you with the women. They leave out the principle of Ma'at, supreme goddess. One of her principles is reciprocation. They keep taking, saying what they need, what they want you to do, all this stuff, but nothing is being reciprocated. And let's be honest, reciprocation has nothing to do with equality. Because you can give me something. You know what reciprocation is? You can give me $1 billion and I say, thank you so much. That's a form of reciprocation.
Showing gratitude.
You see what I'm saying? And that's a big thing that they're missing today. You give them something, you say, man, come on, I did all that. I didn't ask you to do that. Wow, okay. Oh, well, I'm a good man. I provide. Listen, I didn't, nobody forced you to. You're reflecting and you're justifying, which makes me leave you alone and not look at you at nothing to cherish. Because what's the point? What's my incentive? What's the reciprocation that brings me balance in order to continue to do my job? Or balance in order to create peace for me to go to war to sustain that peace, or for you to sustain that peace, I should say. But on that note, brother, I'm going to shut it down. I know you got empires to build, and we did it perfect. As a matter of fact, we about to hit 40 minutes. So as a matter of fact, in summary, to hit 40, which is foundation, in summary, we are the gods of this planet. We have fell through infinite cycles. The goal right now is to activate the 76 trillion years that resides within our blood and within our DNA. The only way to do that is to subtract and cut out the learned recessive mind and behavior and ego that we have adopted, and access the intelligence that lives forever within you at all times.
Yep. And the sooner we apply it, the sooner you see results. And when you see those results are working, you just keep doing it.
Period.
And that's it.